What's up guys, Presley Yong here, back for another video. Today, Apple released the iPadOS 13.6. Now of course, this one is the iPadOS 14 because I also want to do the beta version as well. But I can tell you what is iPadOS 13.6 and iOS 13.6. So let's start with iOS. So when you talk about iOS, it's also focused on digital car keys, also New Zealand in the hell, and release some new bug fixes. So of course some features may not vary in all regions and it depends, and also go to the website to get it. Now this is iPadOS. Now iPadOS introduced the local news in your today's feed, and Apple News include a bug fix, so it's not much update, but iPad sure needs a fix most of the stuff for local news, everything. Right now iPadOS 14 is still great. Now to get at the update, because it's public, it's not the Go Master. Obviously last week I did about the Go Master copy. It's same as the same thing, but in order to do it, you need to remove the developer profile, which means this iPadOS. But if you got the 13, you remove 13 in order to install that version, which means that if you click here, if you install the beta profile, so let it load. If you install the beta profile out on the 13.6, yeah, you need to remove it in order to access it. Now there are many security updates and also feature is focused on iPadOS. And number one is audio, which means that audio sometimes corrupted and got execution, which means they crash it. And of course Bluetooth unexpected termination, which means that when you connecting AirPods, it suddenly stops suddenly, and then now it's fixed, which is good. Also crash means that any malicious update, it's already been fixed. And other security updates, which you've seen everything in, of course, message as well, very important. In Safari, Reader, everything, WebKit, those developer who want to use it. Of course, Wi-Fi, so means that it suddenly stops your Wi-Fi. I means that it suddenly stops, which don't know what caused it. And everything is still the same. So iPad is not much about it. But I would say iPadOS 13.6 will be great for everyone. And after that will be iPadOS 14. There will be iPadOS 13.6.1. Maybe they want to refine the software, or they just skip to iPadOS 14. I don't know. Mostly they will skip to iOS 14 or ask people to update it but they will have one more update. Now because August there's 12.4.2 and 12.4.1. So what it means is that the iPad will have one more 13.6.1 or 13.6.2. Same goes to the iPhone, iOS 13.6.1 and 6.2. And then they'll move to iOS 14. Now they want to fix all those bugs in 13. So in 14 it won't cause the issue, but Apple had to fix both 13.6 and 14.0, because if you fix the bug, which means the new iPhones, new iPad will be optimized properly, and then they can focus, like screen times not working, everything will be fine. So it's a good way to do it. Obviously iOS 13, the widget is different for iPadOS 14, but right now I don't see any issue. It's great. Even the first build is very stable. Just the widget is not stable, but the rest are very stable. You can update your apps without seeing the loading circling around. And of course it's a good device if you're using all those latest like the iPad Pro 10.5, that only one. This is a great device. You can still receive 2 or 3 more years of software updates. And of course if you take 2018 to 2020 are also good. The latest iPad Air, the iPad mini 5th generation, and also older iPads still support it, which is kind of amazing. The base model also as well. And of course the base model will get an upgrade maybe in 2021, and so you can get a full experience on iPadOS 14. And I'll say iOS 13.6 is a must download because it's for security and bug and fix updates. And obviously you should update as well if you want to try the public beta. If you try the public beta, it's already available on the Apple's public beta website. You want to go to the beta profile, go to YouTube and search your beta profile. On those YouTubers will actually add the link, or I will link down below, or you can just look on here, betaprofile.com, so you can go and download the developer beta. So that's for it for my video, and of course you can subscribe to my channel and also turn on the notification bell for the next video. Maybe it's iPadOS 14 or maybe talk about whether this thing is worth it. And then suddenly OnePlus talk about a news feed about the OnePlus Nord, but not important. But I'll tell you in our video whether you should buy it maybe one day. And I'll see you in the next video. Turn on notification bell, subscribe, like my video if you want to. If you watch my video, don't like, it's okay. At least you watch it. And of course, if you want to subscribe, feel free to click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And I'll see you in the next video.